Check, 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 check. We don't even have sound. Holy shit. Check. 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 Hello? Check. 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 Check.
you got sound coming out of it. There's sound coming out. What? What? Should be muted.
Hello? Hello? Check. There is, but I should be able to hear you. You should be able to hear me.
Hello? Hello?
Because I can't hear you.
Yeah, I can't hear you either. Okay.
What? Oh, this video. Check. Check. Oh, check.
Check, check, check. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Wow, that was magical.
Wow.
Anyway,
What a world.
end of one here in Peoria. Mustangs. That's a great start to this one.
Great
Braves
start.
lead Aurora 1-0 off of a scrappy goal. One of they could have used yesterday. It was just a battle in front of the goal, and it just found its way in the back of the net. So they lead 1-0. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Bo Woodcock, Cooper Kaplan will be on the call for the second period. We'll be back.
have not eaten anything today.
Hello and welcome back to the Civic Center, the Jesus
Owen
Christ,
Center.
the
Welcome
Owen
back to
Center.
the Owen
The
Center.
Owen Center, where the Bradley Braves are taking on the Aurora Spartans. It was a tough one yesterday. They took a 8-1 loss. The Bradley Braves did. Started off with two unfortunate redirect goals that kind of set the tone for the rest of the game. But here they find themselves up 1-0. What do you think they can do to maintain that lead?
Absolutely. They came out very fast, a lot faster in that first period than they did yesterday. Didn't get any bad bounces, and they were able to find the first goal. So they put Aurora in what I would consider to be an uncomfortable position for them. So they really need to keep up the pressure, keep up the speed here. Aurora had a 10-minute misconduct there after the first goal, so they're a little bit frustrated. So they definitely need to continue the pressure and forward check aggressively here in the second.
Both teams set to begin. Yeah, there was a J.P. Fitzgerald mentioned that this team is not used to being down a goal, so it'll be interesting to see how they respond being down. Nevertheless, we are underway for the second period of action. It is chipped in to Sofer. Sofer will play it with Johansson. Johansson looking for an option in front, goes back to Hoff. Hoff looking for a top option, back to Hoff. Hoth still looking, delays. Looks center, shot was mishit by Salinas. They still keep it in the Bradley zone. Eventually it's cleared, but not past the blue line. It's kept in by DeSimone, but he couldn't make a good play on it. The puck is shot by Tintera on target, and they will go off for a change. Here come the Spartans the other way. It's carried by Salinas. Salinas going all the way himself before he spins and turns and fires, and now we have a whistle and a pause.
Looked like it might have been offsides there, but Salinas was coming in there for Aurora, but his player had jumped the gun a little bit, so he had to circle back in the neutral zone, which set up that awkward situation in a face-off here.
Draw is won by the Braves. Played a little panicky by Dory, but eventually it gets to Esposito. Now up to Peters. Peters couldn't make a play. It's still in the Bradley zone. Having a tough time clearing before Dory's able to come with it. That was Peters. It's sent in, batted by Dory. Played by Rode. Rode goes left side to Sowers. Backhanded pass, now a shot. That's blocked by Blackburn. Now they're met in the corner before it eventually goes to the end boards where it's slapped by Peters into the net, and we'll have a face-off coming to the right dot.
Yeah, Peters tried to clear that puck up high out of the glass, but he found the netting instead. So not a delay of game penalty here, but it's going to set up another offensive zone face-off for Aurora, and they're going to get some fresh bodies on the ice.
Patrice wins it back. It is taken by Hoth. Hoth plays it back to Rode. Rode takes a shot. That goes off the post. And I believe it was gloved by Sule.
Rode got a great shot from the blue line there and deflected well. Bounced off the post. I believe it went in between Sule's legs, and he held on for it. Aurora's really controlled the play in the first 2 minutes. I don't think Bradley's had the puck down Aurora once except for that Tintera clear. They really need something here off the faceoff.
Columbia was able to win the draw. Tintera back to play. That's Wave on. Eventually gets to Rode. And another whistle.
Looks like there'd been a battle in front of the net. Power Wave on had been dumped to the ice and knocked the net off, so we'll see where the faceoff comes off of that.
It'll again be to the right dot of Sule. Won by Columbia. Batted by Wavon up to Norton. Norton trying to scoot it up, but it doesn't get past Hoth. Hoth with a shot. That's blocked away by Sule. It's right in front. Big save, Sule. Wow, what a save. Going on all out. Glove effort. Stopping Hoth.
Beautiful save from Sule. A couple of opportunities there. Aurora rocked right in front of the net alone. Put that on the backhand. Sule caught it with the blocker and the glove and was able to hold on. Bradley really needs to get the puck moving out of the zone here to help out Sule. Sule's bailed him out early in this period, but we'll have to see how long it lasts. Bradley needs to move the puck the other way quickly.
One back to Wavon. Wavon goes back to Dembski. Dembski plays it up along to Tintera. Tintera with speed. Passes, trying to find, couldn't tell who that was. He's trying to find Harris on that one. Here comes DeSimone the other way. DeSimone he backhands along to Patrice. Patrice is met with a hit. He's still down. Eventually, Dembski comes away with it. Dembski, he'll throw it into the corner where it has to be played by Neal. He taps it off to Richardson. Richardson plays left side to DeSimone, who plays it up the ice. Chasing is Patrice, with Hoth there as well. Hoth and Patrice now. Strip it from Wavon. Shot is thrown, deflected off of Amato. Amato backhands to try to clear. It doesn't get past Richardson. Richardson plays along to DeSimone. Centering pass to Hoth. Hoth backhands to McDonald. McDonald plays it back to Hoth. Hoth driving to the net. He's stuffed. Here's Tintera. Tintera backhands. And it's deflected. The shot up and out of play.
Yeah, Tintera came with Harris there. Tintera down the right side. Tried to get the cross-crease pass to Harris, but it was just out of his reach. So a bit of a missed opportunity for Bradley. And then Aurora coming back down the ice. forcing another face-off here to Sule's right. Bradley had one good opportunity here, but they need to continue to move the puck back the other way.
Braves able to get it, but it comes back to Blue. Shot from the point. That was blocked by his own teammate in front. Now pushing, and the shot is fired to Neal. He'll glove it easily. Yeah, it's been all Spartans so far in this one, getting the majority of chances. Let's see if the Braves can do anything with this offensive zone face-off.
First one of the period for Bradley. They really need to generate something here.
Peters able to draw it back. Backward shot that was gloved and blocked away. It is played up to Kolbs. Kolbs plays it ahead where it's tapped for Zabiri. Zabiri gets the end boards where he's met by a hit by Barnett. Nig plays it up, trying to find Peters. Pass never got to him. Shot, and that's easily gloved by Sule.
Bradley looks a little timid here in the second period. There was a loose puck at the neutral zone I thought Esposito could have cut to, but he kept backing up instead, which let Aurora get control of the puck. Bradley really needs to be a little bit more aggressive here and turn up the pressure. They seem a little bit scared in the second period, kind of fearing Aurora a little bit.
Draw is won by the Braves. It is sent around, but it does not get past Sowers. Sowers put a shot on. Sowers again, but it's blocked by Peters in front. It's taken by Hoff. Hoff driving to the back, shoots. That was Salinas. There's big save, Sule. Battle still in the corner where it gets to Bergquist. Bergquist plays it over to Johansson. Johansson, he takes a shot. That's blocked by a Brave in front. Here comes Norton the other way. Norton with speed. He's coming right side. He'll chip it in, and he'll come off for a change. It is taken by Sowers. Sowers with Johansson to his right. Jonason, rather, to his right. It is tapped and met by Cole Harris in center ice. Harris still battling. Salinas will enter the zone. He'll chase his own dump in. Wave on to clear it out. Gets to Amato. Amato off the boards. Didn't get very far, but it is gloved and held by Columbi. Columbi goes far side to Collins. Collins whiffs on the first pass, but then gets it up the ice for Richardson. Richardson now delays for Rode. Rode back to Richardson. Richardson left side to Bergquist. Bergquist fired a pass wide. That never got to someone. Fired in front. Passes head for Richardson. Never, just out of the reach of him. Comes back out to Jonason. Jonason fires in the middle. Had Bergquist open. Pass was too hot. Sent around, down low to Jonason. Jonason will play back to Richardson. Richardson back to Jonason. Jonason drives to the goal, but is stripped and taken by Columbi. Columbi will throw it on net, or it goes past the net, where it'll be played up. Bergquist will handle. Bergquist, the shot was blocked by Sule. It is cleared, but into the net, so we'll have a face-off coming in the Bradley zone.
Amato there. Again, second time here for Bradley in this second period, trying to clear the puck high out of the glass up the boards, and they threw it over to the top, so it's going to be netting. They're not going to be able to change here, although they did just get a change, but it'll be another Aurora offensive zone face-off, and they'll get some fresh bodies on the ice for this face-off.
Puck is won by the Braves. It's sent up. It does get passed to Salinas. Salinas charged by Nig. Here is Laporta. Laporta with speed. He's stripped of the puck, but it still maintains it after falling to the ground. Laporta trying to drive to the goal, but it's stopped by Amato. Amato chips out of the zone. He's taken behind the goal. Here comes Salinas. Salinas fires a pass to Wise. Wise attacking, looking to shoot. He'll drive to the goal, and it is covered. No, the puck. It looked like Sule would have the puck covered, but it somehow got deflected to out wide, and then the goal was dislodged.
Wise with a great move there around the defense, trying to cut in, but he didn't have a whole lot of room to operate after making that move, so he just kind of tried to jam it through Sule, but Sule that was there, tall to the task, and met him there. Wise ended up trying to go going all the way through the net, pushing the net way off. But Sule standing tall in the second period for Bradley, holding on to this lead, which is big for them because they have really struggled here moving any kind of momentum out Aurora's way. So Sule playing big here. Bradley playing good defense, but they really need to generate some action the other way.
Spartans win it back. He's played along the boards, trying to find Wise. Is sent in. Nig to clear. Does not get past to Simone. Battles. Dempsey there. Chipped out by Dory, where it is gloved down by Salinas. Here comes Salinas. He's met with a hit. I believe that's Cole Harris. He's taken his dropped off, trying to find a centering pass to Wise. It'll be dumped, and it'll be an icing.
I'll go down for an icing there. Bradley doing a lot better in the neutral zone, but they're having trouble clearing in their own zone. The Aurora defensemen have been very quick and efficient, cutting off those clearing attempts there that have tried to go up the boards. Bradley needs to get a little bit of a breakout going here through the middle of the ice if they want to have more success, because these defensemen are very quick on the blue line for Aurora.
One back to Hoff. Hoff leaves for Rode. Rode to Sowers on the back door. It was kicked away. Wave on. Wasn't able to clear the zone. Here is McDonald. McDonald backhands. Didn't get to Hoff. It was chipped out. Glove down by McDonald. McDonald spins away from one. He falls to the ground. Hoff now with a shot into the glove and caught by Sule.
And it looks like we're going to have a penalty here against Bradley as well. I believe it looks like that might be Tintera or somebody else going to the box. It looks like it will be, actually it'll be Dembski going to the box. 2 minutes for hooking on Bradley. So Aurora's going to get a power play opportunity. Bradley's playing very defensively here in the second, but I'm starting to wonder if maybe this is kind of their game plan going forward. They have a lead. They seem to be very willing to quickly chip the puck out of the blue line and get it out into the neutral zone and then chase after it. So I wonder if that's kind of Bradley's game plan here, but either way, they're going to be shorthanded.
So off the draw, it is Sowers. Sowers leaves back for Richardson. Richardson goes right side to Hoff. Hoff looking to shoot. That goes deflected into the corner. Will be batted, but not cleared. Eventually it does fall back to the Spartan zone. Richardson goes left side to Hoff. Hoff unable to play it off the boards, and that'll be an icing.
Off that face-off there for Aurora, Hoff really tried to force a shot. He did not have much of a shooting lane there on the left top of the left circle, so he tried to force it through there, but it never got to the net, and that led to a turnover, which let Bradley get that clear going, and now they'll have a face-off in Aurora's zone, able to clear off some time. They really need to be more patient, I think, on this power play here. They've got a lot of time left in this game, and they really need to exercise patience if they want to tie it up.
So Sintera loses the draw and is taken by Richardson. Richardson behind the goal will look to reset and attack. He's got Sowers to his left, but he goes right to McDonald. McDonald taking lead for Sowers. Sowers back to McDonald. McDonald plays ahead, where it's backhanded by Petrich. Back to McDonald. McDonald will play back to Sowers. Sowers will skate center. Go right side to Richardson. Richardson back to Sowers. Sowers goes, he'll shoot, and his block, big rebound. Still battling. Eventually does come to Hoff. Hoff goes back to Sowers. Sowers once again comes middle, then goes to Richardson. Back to Sowers. Sowers looking to attack. He falls down. That first time shot didn't have much on it, and it'll be cleared down for Neal to deal with. Neal goes to Sowers. Sowers up ahead to Petrich. Petrich enters the zone, but it looks like there will be an offside.
Yeah, Hoff's slap shot there. They made a nice couple of passes on that second opportunity. Hoff definitely whiffed on that slap shot, and it got stopped easily by Bradley, and they got it cleared out. Hoff is not happy about the offsides call. He was yelling with the official the whole way back, but he's not going to win that argument. So Bradley with 37 seconds left here to kill. They've looked pretty good on this penalty kill.
11-11 left in the second period. Braves lead 1-0. Entering the zone is Bergquist. Bergquist charging. Still with it. Goes back. Now up top. Right side. Couldn't handle the pass. That was Sofer. Sofer enters, and he's tripped up. And that'll be a penalty for tripping.
Sofer cut through the neutral zone into the blue line very quickly, and Bradley, not quick on their feet, got cut off there. It looks like it was Dembski. Dembski got caught reaching with a stick there instead of moving to the puck, and that's going to lead to a 5-on-3 here for about 15 seconds for Aurora. This will be their biggest opportunity of the game to tie it up.
Drawn and taken by Blue. It's back to DeSimone. DeSimone goes right side shooting. Tried to redirect it. Sule will not be beat with the redirection from Bergquist.
Sule was up for that one. He made a great save there. He got down in the butterfly. That deflection didn't change the direction of it too much, and it went right into Sule's padding. Some jamming afterwards, but they weren't able to force it home.
Winning it back, goes left side to DeSimone. DeSimone. Slap shot by Salinas off the post, and then the goal is dislodged.
Yeah, Sule moved over to his left very quickly to stop that shot. Ended up kicking the net off. So the faceoff will stay in here, but Bradley's killed off that first power play for Aurora. Now Aurora with another 5-on-4. Apologies. So they really need to continue to play here, win this faceoff and clear that puck out and kill off some more time.
Winning it back, gets to the corner where it's taken by Bergquist. Bergquist looking for an option in the middle, then goes right now up top. Trying to find Salinas, but it never got through, and now they'll have to resettle in their own zone. DeSimone. DeSimone with Salinas to his left. With delays for Bergquist, who goes back to DeSimone, but the pass never got there. Now coming the other way is Nig, putting some pressure on Neal. Nig gets there, looks in front, but had no teammates because they were ready for the defensive positioning. Now it's met ahead to Bergquist. Bergquist will be met behind the goal. He'll wrap around. Still delays. Patient. Now fires. Blocked away. Left back for DeSimone. DeSimone goes to Sofer. Sofer back to DeSimone. Fake the one-timer. Back to Simone. His shot went behind. Flowing in front. And Bergquist with a point-blank opportunity went wide. Great chance there. Taken back. Shooting. Redirection just goes wide by Sofer. He had room. Still kept in the zone. Failed it clear. Shot goes wide. Wide right. Taken by Bergquist. Bergquist leads for Salinas. Salinas takes a drive. That goes wide. Taken by Bergquist again. Bergquist in the corner where he's met by a hit by Barnett. Now behind the goal is Jonason. Jonason tried to go up top. Here comes Sowers. Sowers just off the bench. Sowers makes a move. Now delays. Fires a pass across ice. Trying to find Sofer, who's a little too hot. It'll be back for Jonason. Jonason trying to center to Bergquist. Still not able to clear the zone. Richardson will fake the shot. Go to the corner. Gets it back. Now fires a wrister. That goes wide. Trying to poke it ahead and eventually does it. That's Joe Norton. Still can't clear this puck. And now there's a whistle.
Looks like we're going to have another penalty on Bradley. They just finished off killing those last two penalties, but Blackburn was a little bit frustrated at the end of that shift, gave a couple of hits there. That last hit, not a legal play there, as nobody had the puck, and he threw the hit there. So Bradley having to kill more penalties, and this is not helpful for a team that's already struggling in the second period to spend all this time on the penalty kill. Bad penalty there by Blackburn. I don't know if he was tired, but Bradley going to have to kill off another 5-on-4 here for Aurora.
One back and taken to Sowers. Sowers goes to Hoff. Hoff trying to find Richardson. Richardson having trouble, but eventually retains possession back to Sowers. Sowers to Richardson. Richardson drive. That goes wide. It's taken by McDonald. McDonald fakes a shot. Sowers goes to his left, but goes right to Richardson. Now down low to Hoff. Hoff, very patient. Hoff. Richardson to his right. Shoots. And that was blocked in front by Columbi. Goes to Esposito. Esposito plays off the boards, but doesn't get past Hoff, who plays it back to Richardson. Richardson up top to Sowers. Sowers surveys, goes back to Richardson. Richardson doesn't find room, goes left side to McDonald. McDonald, great positioning by Bradley right now. Shot is redirected, wide by Hoth. Hoth still with it. Hoth circles, fires. That goes wide. Amato tries to clear, doesn't get past Richardson. Richardson, a wrister. That's taken in front and still shooting at it. Who was it? It was Patrice. Great save by Sule's there.
Patrice looks like he got the last opportunity, but 3 more great saves from Sule there. A couple of shots there. Hoth, with a lot of speed, came around, really set that up for Aurora, but the looked like the McDonald or the Richardson shot stopped by Sule, and then he made 2 more saves on the rebound. Bradley not clearing out very well, but Sule standing tall for Bradley in the second.
Bradley have not been able to clear their zone at all during these last 2 power plays. Goes to a backhander. It's Laporta. Taken. Leaves for Salinas. Salinas throws it into the corner for Jonason. Jonason goes back to DeSimone. DeSimone back to Jonason. Jonason left side, goes down low. Trying to find him on the return pass. That never got through. This is Laporta now. Laporta leads for Salinas. Salinas back to Laporta. Laporta shoots. Blocked in front, never got through. Salinas with the drive. That goes wide. Point blank save. Sule. And Salinas still gets it. Bradley still not able to clear the zone. Goes far side to DeSimone. DeSimone drives. That goes wide. Gets to the corner for Palermo. Palermo fired a centering pass. It got to Laporta, whose backhander was too weak to get anywhere. It's eventually cleared. Still cannot get out of the zone. Blackburn on the clearance. Now it's 5-on-5 hockey. Gets to the corner. Laporta plays back to Palermo. Palermo backhands, trying to find Laporta on the return pass. Gets to Salinas. Salinas back to and gloved by Sule.
Absolutely incredible shift there for Aurora. They had 6 or 7 opportunities on that power play, and at the end of it, too, that Bradley line must have been out there for 2.5 minutes almost, but Sule stood tall every time. Blackburn got a deflection on that last shot, which let Sule glove it. What an incredible period from Aurora, but they haven't found the net as Sule has been equally tall to the task. It looks like Bradley's actually going to call the timeout here. They really need to regroup after they've killed off these power plays, but man, did that look close. Sule has played out of his mind in the second period, but I think in some ways, Bradley's almost giving Aurora too much credit here in the second.
Yeah, a little bit. I would almost give Bradley a lot of credit. They still defended probably for 4 minutes in their own zone without the puck ever leaving the zone, so I would give them a lot of credit. Their positioning was really good, and they forced Aurora to take some really difficult opportunities. And once again, they find themselves down a goal, something they're not used to. So as this starts to happen, as they start to miss more and more close opportunities, you have to wonder if the mental game starts to play a factor in this one. We assume the timeout is because of that long shift that the defense had, not being able to clear the zone. But it's one of those things where, like, eventually one has to go in, you would feel. And if Bradley can't clear the zone like they did just there, it'll be trouble coming as this game progresses.
Absolutely, but like you said, as the game goes on, Aurora's not used to being in this position where they're down, and not used to being in this position where they're not scoring. I mean, they've scored almost 7 goals a game here. So the longer this game goes on, you start to wonder if maybe Aurora might take more frustration penalties and open up more opportunities for Bradley on the counterattack. I think a lot of credit has to be given to Sule today. He's played out of his mind. I mean, he's like a brick wall back there. He stopped everything Aurora's tried. So we'll see if Aurora can figure out how to crack the code that is Sule, or if Bradley can start to generate some offense on the counterattack here late in the second, about 5:44 to go here.
Yeah, if you're Bradley, maybe you see if Aurora overcommits and try to get a counterattack the other way. But for now, the defense has been stellar. Can they keep it up? We will see. It is batted into the corner where Esposito will try to clear it out. Does get to Blackburn. Blackburn not able to clear. A shot on. That goes wide. Nig finally able to clear the zone. Well, those come right back in it. Amato has to chase. Amato bats it around, but it's held by Rode. No, Rode could not keep it, and Here comes Nig. Nig, one to beat, shoots backhand, big save, Neal. Neal with the blocker save. Goes to Blackburn. Blackburn fires it in. Where it is played. Tried to play as Sowers, but he couldn't make a play. Unfortunately, the centering pass went through everybody. Goes back to Esposito. Esposito saucers to Amato. Amato chips ahead. And if this goes on target, which it does not, so it'll be an icing, and there'll be a face-off in the Bradley zone.
Couple of good opportunities there. We touched on it during that break, getting some counterattack opportunities. That's exactly what happened there. The Aurora defense got beat at their own blue line. Nig came up the ice. Neal hasn't been very busy for Aurora today, but he made a big save there to keep it a one-goal game. Bradley looked a lot better on that shift. We'll see if they can continue the momentum here.
It's won by the Spartans. Poked ahead by Salinas. Battling with Nig. Nig falls to the ground, poking at it. And eventually gets back to Salinas. Salinas drives. That goes wide. Right in front. Goes right side with a slapper. That was Sofer. Delays. Richardson goes far side to Sofer. Sofer down low to Bergquist. Back to Sofer. Sofer drives. And it is held by Sule.
This is definitely probably the most difficult period for Bradley playing defense. They've had a couple of long shifts here. Several long shifts, in fact. And because of the way the second period works, they've had a harder time getting the changes. So they've had some tired lines out there for longer. Having a hard time getting the puck cleared out of the zone and getting those line changes could be trouble.
Shot goes wide. Between the legs pass, trying to find Jonason, but it never got to him.
Sule with another great cover. Aurora winning the faceoff, and that's the other thing Bradley really needs to work on is they need to win these faceoffs so they can start moving the puck the other way. Aurora's going to continue to control the play in Bradley's zone if Bradley can't win this faceoff here.
Tantera wins the draw back. It gets to that is Wavon. Wavon pinned against the boards by Sofer. Eventually does tap it to Tantera. Tantera, with time, plays it to Wavon, who tips it along, where Salinas will have to play with it. Salinas has Richardson to his right. Now Jonason to his right, and he's got Martirosyan on his left. Does get to the corner. Couldn't be kept in. Leaves it back. DeSimone plays centering pass for Jonason. Left side, shooting. That one's blocked aside. Is taken by Dembski. That is Barnett. Barnett plays along the glass. Dembski will chase after it with Richardson right there. Richardson throws it over, trying to find DeSimone, but goes all the way to Martirosyan. Martirosyan with the puck goes left to Palermo. Palermo driving, shooting. That goes over the goal, where it'll be met by Peters. Peters tries a backhand. Doesn't get past the blue jersey. Keeps it in. Delays McDonald. McDonald unable to make a pass. Still battling. Laporta goes to DeSimone. DeSimone shoots, and that is deflected out of play.
Great pressure from Aurora there. They made a couple of nice moves in there. Peter tried to go hit McDonald behind the net, but McDonald got the better of that exchange. And Aurora's players seem to have almost a sixth sense to know where the puck's going when Bradley's trying to clear it out. They've cut off a lot of clearing attempts at the blue line. Bradley going to have to try something else to get that puck moving.
Bradley wasn't back. Here's Esposito. Esposito, eyes up, trying to find Blackburn. The shot will go to Neal, and Neal, unable to make a play, will just hold, and we'll have a face-off.
That works out well for Bradley. That got deflected. The passing attempt up to, I believe that was Nig tried to get the passing attempt, but it got deflected by an Aurora player right on goal. Neal has to cover, so now Bradley might have an opportunity here with an offensive zone face-off of their own.
Columbi loses the draw to Laporta. Laporta with the puck now. Plays up, asking for icing, but Bergquist will get there first. Bergquist trying to find Palermo on the centering pass. Pass was too hard or too fast. Palermo leaves back for DeSimone. DeSimone Down low to Bergquist. Bergquist fires a centering pass that never got through. Good block by Esposito. Back to Bergquist. Bergquist delays. Up top. Left side. Back to Bergquist. Bergquist shoots. That's deflected by a sprawling effort by Dory. It does get back out. Left side. Shooting is DeSimone. Gloved and taken by Norton. Played ahead. Chasing is Collins. Laporta now goes cross pass to Bergquist. Bergquist now enters the zone. Bergquist fires a cross pass that never got through into the blue zone. It'll go. No icing because of the deflection. Sowers will hold. Sowers begins the rush. Sowers chipped ahead to McDonald. McDonald backhands to Salinas. Salinas entering the zone. Left side. He gets knocked off the puck. Goes all the way around to the far corner. That shot in front by McDonald was blocked. No trip is called. McDonald is down on the ice, and we will hold for an injury. McDonald is down. It looked like he got slapped around the ankle area.
He is down and hurt, and that's when he has not moved from that spot on the ice. Tintera is going to get a slashing penalty for Bradley. We'll see if McDonald is okay here. He might need some help getting off the ice, but Tintera, not a good slash there. Really got him good, though, on the ankle, clearly. McDonald's limbering off the ice. But either way, this is going to set up another power play opportunity for Aurora. We'll see if they can convert. They've missed out on their last 4 opportunities, and we will see if they can finally knot that equalizer goal. We've got 1 minute left here in the second period. Bradley still holding on desperately to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, this will be a huge momentum changer if Aurora can get a goal just before the end of the period. So it's got to be an all-out effort just to do whatever they can to get this 1-goal lead to carry over into the third.
We'll see how this kill goes for Bradley. Sule, again, played out of his mind, especially here in the second period. Bradley really needs to control this face-off and clear that puck out of the zone. With a minute left here in the period, it's going to be a little bit easier for them possibly to kill off this penalty if they can make this face-off go their way.
Spartans win the draw. It gets back to Sowers. Sowers to Richardson. Richardson drives. Redirect and scores right off the face-off. Richardson with the deflection by Patrice. And that's the goal we were talking about. So it goes 1-1 with 52 seconds left.
Yep, right off the face-off. Just as we said, Aurora able to control the face-off. Couple of passes across. You had to figure with all the pressure in front of the net and all of the people there, a lot of bodies there in front of the net, making it hard for Sule to see. One of those had to get through, and it finally did. Now for Bradley, you have to be very worried here. You don't want the floodgates to open after that first goal, so they need to continue to stand tall and move the puck the other way.
There's one back by Blue. Sowers plays it ahead. Hoff will chase after it. Hoff to Patrice. Patrice is met by Blackburn. Blackburn plays ahead to Nig. Nig will fire it on target, but it misses him. He'll get his own shot. He had Blackburn. Shot is ahead. Goes wide. Good look there. Hoff will have to chip it out. He goes far side to Bergquist. Took a funny hop. He misread it. Now, batted the other way. Here's Blackburn. Took another bad hop. Otherwise, he could have been 1-on-none with the goalie. It's still kept in. Still kept in. But now it's finally carried out. Bergquist on the left side. Bergquist leaves for Patrice, back to Bergquist. Bergquist falls to the ground. It's taken by Blackburn. He's got Nig on the far side, but he'll shoot with no time remaining. So at the end of 2, we got a 1-1 score. 1 minute left for the power play in the next period for Aurora. And we got ourselves a game here.
We sure do. Aurora actually scored on their power play here, so that 1 minute on the timer doesn't signify anything, true. Even though they don't take that off of the scoreboard necessarily. But yeah, great period from Aurora, but they're only able to find one, kind of surprising. Bradley does need to be careful, though. A lot of times in these kinds of games, you think maybe a team's a little bit more skilled than you, and I think Bradley might have that feeling here. If they give up that first goal, do the floodgates open, and does Aurora get 5, 6, 7 goals? So Bradley really needs to stand tall at the beginning of this third period. Yeah, well, I think the timing could be better to let that goal up because, you know, if there were 5 minutes left, that could have really opened up the floodgates. But with only a minute left, all they had to do was kill it off, and hopefully that settles down some of the momentum that Aurora was trying to build. But we will be back for the third period. Cooper Kaplan alongside Bo Woodcock. We'll see you there.
Welcome back to the Bradley Braves Aurora Spartans hockey match on this wonderful afternoon in the Owen Center in Peoria. 1-1 game. Both teams playing really well, if I have to be completely honest. Bradley's playing, they're playing the best they can against a very strong team. Defensively, they've had to, really hold down. They've been in their zone a lot, so they've been forced to clear the puck a bunch, and doing a really good job there on that end. And then for Aurora, they've just been onslaughts of shots. And Sule has just been the man. So here we go. We're underway here. The start of the third. Puck is won by Bradley. Esposito takes it. Esposito leaves for Harris. Harris up the boards to Tintera. Tintera fires into his offensive zone where it's taken and met by, eventually it's taken by Sofer. Sofer coming the other way. Sofer fires and is gloved by Sule. Sule, as I mentioned, has been an absolute monster in this game, swallowing up every opportunity that's come his way, except one, obviously. But he's been solid, and he's going to need to be solid in this period for them to have any sort of success and get a point at least. Puck is won back by Blue, but it is eventually batted out by Dembski. But it is an icing. Dembski getting yelled at in frustration by the coach. He had time, didn't really have to send it deep. So we'll have a face-off coming to the right dot of Sule. Taken back by the Braves. Is slapped around by Barnett, trying to find Harris. Harris wasn't able to move it along. Now it's a battle. Salinas in there with Sofer. Salinas, draw gets it to the top to Jonason. Jonason never got a clean stick on it. Still battling along the boards. Tintera rushes up left side where he's met with a hit. And, fans wanting a penalty for that hit. Nothing called. Back the other way coming the Spartans. Jonason's met with a hit by Dembski. Who else would be on those hits? Now it's taken and dropped off by Jonason. He leaves it for Salinas. Salinas gets through one, gets through two. Now fires, and that goes wide. Juggled in the corner where Blackburn will have to play. Blackburn backhands to Barnett. Barnett plays it ahead, but it's tapped along right to a blue jersey. Still whacking at his nig. Eventually it gets to McDonald. McDonald trying to shoot. He falls. Gets to Sofer. Sofer to McDonald. McDonald looking for an option in front. Fires. That's blocked away. Had no room. Into the end boards. Wrapped around by Wave On, but it gets sent back in. Sofer battling with Wave On. Now Peter's getting in there. Shoveled out and into the neutral zone where it is taken by Rode. Rode gets past one, but can't pass the second. Richardson will have to resettle. He's got Collins on him. Not applying too much pressure. Richardson now advancing. Richardson goes left side to McDonald. McDonald goes centering pass. That's cut off by Collins. Collins spins around and fires, but that pass doesn't go past Richardson or McDonald, who throws it in. It's kept in the zone. Now it's taken. Shooting is Patrice. That goes wide. Hoff there. Hoff sends it back. Played in. And we have a whistle. Let's see what the call is here. And is it a penalty? It is. So Collins will be sent to the penalty box. We'll have to get word on what he was penalized for. So that'll be a 2-minute penalty and the man advantage for the Spartans. Not how you wanted to come out this one, especially with how successful they were on the last power play. They scored right off the dot. Richardson to Patrice's deflection gave him the tying goal late in the second period. 17:25 left. Don't know what the pause is. Waiting for something. And it is dropped. And it is one. And it is taken back. 2. Sowers. Sowers. Centers. Leaves for McDonald. McDonald goes to Richardson. Richardson back to McDonald. McDonald has Sowers to his left. Goes to Sowers. Back to McDonald. McDonald to Richardson. Back to McDonald. McDonald shoots one. That goes all the way to Patrice in the corner. Patrice trying to poke at it. Patrice backhands to Hoff. Hoff looking for an option in front. It goes back to Patrice. Patrice centering, or that was McDonald with the centering attempts. McDonald now back to Hoff. Hoff wraps around, shoots. Didn't get anything on it because his stick was checked. McDonald met in the boards. Now he's got 2 red on him. Driving to the goal. Shooting's Hoff. Big save. Soule. Big block. That is taken by Hoff. Hoff leaves for Richardson. Nope, Hoff keeps it. Hoff will keep it. Go left side to Sowers. Sowers centering pass. Does not get anywhere. Back out to Richardson. Richardson trying to go to Sowers. Did get there. Tater with the deflection. Gets back to Richardson. A drive. And it is gloved by Soule. That's a great puck movement we saw in the last period. Aurora does a great job moving that puck. And I have to say, outstanding penalty kill thus far by the Braves. Still got 49 seconds left to defend off. It is taken back to Esposito. Esposito met with a hit, but he's able to absorb it. Throws it off the boards. And it does get to neutral ice. And it does get to the Spartans' zone. Valuable seconds wasting away here. Here comes Salinas. Goes right to Palermo. Palermo backhands back, trying to find Laporta. Laporta goes back to Palermo, but it went by him to Salinas. Salinas fires a front. That was redirected, but not on target by Bergquist. They sent back to Laporta. Laporta in the corner now, settling down. Centering pass to Bergquist got deflected over into the corner, where it is taken by Palermo. Palermo on the back door. His never got a clean shot off. Went to the corner. Now it's Bergquist. Bergquist leaves for Salinas. Salinas to drive. That took a funny deflection and goes well wide. Maybe it was just a bad shot. Couldn't really tell. Other way is Collins. Collins rushed his shot, but he'll still be after it. He'll just settle in that corner and try to waste it away. It will expire, actually, so the penalty has expired for the Spartans. But they come back the other way. Here they come. Laporta enters the zone. It is batted and taken and thrown off the glass by Joe Norton, where Rode will have to retrieve, but it will be an icing. Yeah, great defensive play by the Braves, just that, not allowing any shooting lanes, wide open shooting lanes with such a great passing offense that Aurora is. So that was outstanding play there, but don't want to get caught in too many because every opportunity is a chance for them to obviously score. So got to limit those, but they are able to get past one. It is taken into the corner by Weiss. Weiss now. Weiss still with it. Goes down low. Back to Weiss. Give and go. Has to beat Soule. And Soule's sprawling effort denies the second goal for Aurora. Unbelievable save by Soule. Soule has been probably the man of the game for the Braves so far. Outstanding work. Going on all fours to get that one. Sowers plays it in. Gets to Zibiri. Zibiri now leaves. And back the other way come the Braves. Off the stick of Blackburn. Laporta has the backhand. Now Esposito. Esposito delays. Now fires a pass, and Nig wasn't paying attention. Had he been, he might have been able to receive that one and go straight on goal. Back the other way. Centering pass. Does get to Weiss, but off the stick into the end boards. Esposito chasing him. Blackburn will step. Trying to get there. And eventually it does go to Peters. Peter fans on the pass. Blackburn throws it in. That'll be an icing. So right now it's when in doubt, clear the puck for the Braves. But had they been able to relax a little bit, they could have had a good opportunity on goal. And that's what's going to take in this one. Can they find the composure when they have the opportunity to break out to find that pass? Because if they can find the pass to a stick, if you can make, literally it will take two connected passes, and I guarantee they will be broken down because of how hard they are pressing right now. But nevertheless, they still have the puck in the Bradley zone. Here is Jonasson. Jonasson. Jonasson now back to Salinas. Salinas drives. That goes wide. Blackburn will have to play it. He's met by Jonasson. Is flicked to neutral ice where it is batted and eventually played along to Sofer. Sofer entering the right side with speed. He'll fire. That goes wide. Some power on that one. Drive. And I think it was deflected out of play. So 13-13 left in the third, 1-1 game. Spartan's able to win the draw, and it goes back to Martirosyan. Martirosyan tried to throw it in front, but it is taken up by Tantera. Tantera tried to drop off for Demski, but it'll be offside. So face-off coming outside the zone, left dot. Far dot. To Amato. Amato will throw it on target. It's gloved and held by Neal. So there'll be a face-off coming. Hopefully they can try to win this back and get some kind of opportunity on goal. Clearly, it's just dump and chase, and hopefully you get it on target. If not, it's going to be an icing the other way. That's sort of our strategy right now and sort of for the whole game. But they don't care. If that's what will lead to the best outcome, then so be it. It's one back to Amato. Amato fires a shot that is held. Good shot by Amato. Had a great chance to be redirected, but it never did. So Neal was able to come with a big save. And this is when you sort of start to think how much this sort of close game is in the minds of this Aurora team. As the wraparound shot, or the turnaround shot rather, by Demski is blocked. Now gets to neutral ice. Entering the zones, Patrice with speed, trying to beat one, but he did pass it off to McDonald. Couldn't clear the zone. Richardson sends it back in, finding McDonald, but it was it got by him. Strip to the puck. Here's Demski. Demski is able to backhand it into neutral territory. Richardson will re-enter the zone with a lot of speed. Leaves off. Shot by Hoff. Went over. It's played along to Collins. Penalty waved off, nothing there. Collins got caught up with Hoff. Hoff the other way. Hoff goes through the middle, regains possession into the corner to Patrice. Patrice met with a hit, still with it. Patrice using his body to shield off. That's Esposito down low, crashing to the net. Still delays, still delays, still delays, still delays. It's Hoff. Hoff looking to shoot. Big block. Oh, that could have been huge. Coming the other way is Norton. Norton chips and gets around him. Norton now. And it is gloved and held by Heel. Heel wisely. Heads up play. Just lets it go off to Laporta. Laporta cross pass to McDonald. McDonald making a move on Wavon. Wavon pushes him to the corner. Battling. Wavon pushes the ground. DeSimone plays it around for Amato. Amato chipped up, and it will trickle into the Aurora zone. No icing. McDonald leaves for DeSimone. DeSimone spins away from Blackburn. DeSimone, left side to Laporta. Laporta, that's Laporta. That was Road with the pass to Laporta. Back to Laporta. Barnett. Barnett getting into it with Laporta. and is flicked up into neutral territory where it can be played by Blackburn. And Blackburn, trying to throw it off the boards, just rifles it into the Aurora bench. So not only do we want, last thing you want to do is make him angry. Nevertheless, we have a face-off at center ice, which is won back by the Spartans. It's taken by and passed up to Bergquist, who goes far side, trying to find Palermo. It is chipped up and out of into the Spartan territory, where it is taken by Richardson. He goes left to Bergquist. Bergquist fires a cross pass, which was trying to be gloved down by Cole Harris. He eventually does retain possession. Amato goes to Cole Harris on the far side. That's one pass. And that's just a knock into the zone. Sowers backhands for Bergquist. Bergquist with Laporta to his right, try to center. Pass wasn't very good. Off the boards to Richardson. Richardson tried to play it in, but it was, I don't know if it hit a ref or it hit a player, but nevertheless, they're angry about something. And now we have a whistle, probably for icing. I think it did hit the official, and that's why they're angry. One of those unfortunate situations where he just can't get out of the way. And you kind of, you know that it was just an accident, but you still got to, get in his ear to get out of the way. So face-off coming to the right of Sule, where it is won back by Colombi. And taken by Esposito. He spins. He delays. Esposito behind the goal. Great patience, Esposito. Backhand pass to Norton. There's one. And Norton just fires it in, where Collins will chase after it. Collins battling, where it does, it's backhanded on to Zabiri. Zabiri enters the zone. Zabiri has Weiss in front, but gets tangled up. He still has the puck. Still battling back to Wise. Wise, fan on his shot. Second attempt went wide. Here is Kolps. Kolps, he's met by two Braves, where it is deflected up and out of play. Icing will be called. .8:26 left in the third period. Still 1-1. Braves playing exceptionally well after their 8-1 blowout loss last night to this Aurora team. It is taken back and drawn off the, and it's batted in front. And Sule is not going to be denied, as that shot had a clear path with two blue players in front of it, but they couldn't really get a good angle to redirect it, and it just went straight. And then off the rebound, we had sticks flying everywhere to try to bat that puck in the goal. Sule comes up with the save. It is taken back and won by Blue. Shooting, that was Salinas with the shot. That was taken back to Sofer. Sofer goes, and Salinas now drives. Sule on the ground, but gets back up. Sofer back. DeSimone, far side pass, shooting. That goes wide. Salinas on the far side will retrieve it. Salinas crushes, goes to the goal. Salinas still with the puck. Salinas leaves. Kept in by Sofer, and we have a whistle. Might have been a hand pass, but not exactly sure. Both teams will change. Tintera is called out, and Dembski will have to take the face-off. Dembski loses to McDonald. McDonald backhand shot ends up behind the goal, where Barnett will battle against Hoth. Hoth and Barnett battling. Barnett still there. Hoth able to win it, using his body. Backhands to Patrice. Patrice trying to get around. Can't. It's back out Richardson. Richardson tried to throw it, but is taken by Tintera. Tintera goes to his knees, back on his feet. Find Cole Harris. Harris couldn't control the pass. And they're still battling in the zone. Up to Richardson. Here's Dembski. Dembski backhands, but that went to no one. Dembski back. Dembski lays a hit on. Good physical play by Dembski. That's what they need. Braves will change. Richardson will lead the charge. He'll go left side to McDonald. McDonald will go through the middle where he's met by two Braves. And Columbi with a good stick check there is chipped into the corner where Wavon will have to deal with it. He backhands. He's got Amato and Norton there. Norton, they kind of were hesitant to make any plays, where it goes to Palermo, who tried to make a move towards the goal, but he's checked away, and Norton will get there first. The speedy Jordan Norton, great play here. Now he's got to keep it, wait for some offensive help. He's got his flow buddy Blackburn with him, the flow heads, but they get beat. Here's Laporta. Laporta, he'll fire it himself, and that was blocked. He had no room to shoot, just fired it anyway. And is taken and thrown, but not out. Fake shot Palermo. Palermo blasts. Held in by Sowers. Peters puts a hit on. Here's Palermo. Palermo's centering pass. Never got through. It's kept in by Laporta. Good play there by Laporta. Backhands around to Sowers. Sowers to Palermo. Palermo's pass doesn't go anywhere. Norton just flicks it into the netting. Spartans really trying hard to crash towards the goal and try to force their way through instead of moving the puck around. Here is Sowers. Sauer leaves for Jonensen. Shot is on. And Sule, big save, and he's knocked. Let's see if he's all right. A little skirmish afterwards. You don't want to touch the goalie. So he takes a shot, but he's up. They want a penalty. Face-off coming to the right side. Five minutes left to go in the third. 1-1. Tintera wins it. It's played along to Cole Harris. Harris battling. Gets to Wavon. Wavon goes to Barnett. Barnett can't handle it, but it does find its way to Dembski. He loses it. It's a shot from the point. That was blocked. It never got through. Back to the point. Shooting. That took a funny hop. A good block by Sule. And that puck is sent deep for an icing. Good job there by Sule, not letting the funny hop mess with him at all. He just stayed in his position and was able to knock it away. Is given back to Wavon. Wavon goes along the boards to Dembski. Dembski having trouble and fires it to the far side, which turns out to be a great play. As Braves change, here comes Salinas with speed. He drops off for Patrice. Patrice and it is thrown. He's trying to throw it ahead to Nig, but it did hit the banners hanging from the ceiling. So unfortunate play. And we'll have a face-off in the Bradley zone. It's one back to Salinas. Salinas throws it around. Hoff will get there. Hoff, he's met by Barnett. Hoff and Barnett. McDonald's in there. And that one is deflected up and out of play. It's almost like a trend that every time the Braves win the drawback, they just wrap it around the boards behind their goal and it just gets caught. Maybe if they had a little more patience, just trying to make the right play, just a little bit more, I think they could have a chance to get a run at the end of the game here. But nevertheless, here come the Spartans. Patrice and now McDonald leaves it for, it was for Palermo, but there were 5 bodies in front of the goal, was not getting through. Here's McDonald. He's taken to the ground. No call. Did seem like he fell on his own. It is played up into Richardson. Richardson now. Richardson, he's met, and his pass was off the target. Salinas leaves for Patrice. Patrice trying to get by one. Goes far side to Richardson. Richardson middle to McDonald. McDonald met by Nig. It's thrown and taken by Esposito. Esposito goes around the goal. Esposito off the boards and hits the official. Salinas driving, shooting, and they score. And they score. I want to say it was McDonald or Hoff. And what a heartbreak, as I think Norton tried to clear it off the end boards. And the official got in the way, or didn't get in the way, but the puck ended up hitting the official, going right to Salinas. And Salinas drove to the goal, put a shot on, and off the rebound, Hoff was able to put it away. And Tentera's been tossed for yelling at the ref. So it's 2-1 Aurora with 3 minutes left. Unfortunate because Bradley was playing a very good game, but with how Aurora was playing also, it was almost seemed a little inevitable, but just to have it happen that way, it's just one of those where just how could the luck go to their way after playing such a good game? But there's still 3 minutes left to tie it up. But now they got to be more aggressive. So it is taken back and up to Laporta, who's met with a hit by Esposito. Now it's one-on-one. Bergquist shooting. That went wide. Here is Palermo. Palermo pulls it in front. Backhand shot by Laporta. He was right in front. Don't think he realized how close he was, and his shot went way high. Braves will change. Face-off coming outside the zone. It is taken back by the Braves' Esposito. Esposito tried to find the stretch pass to Peters. Peters unable to get there, so it'll be an icing. Yeah, so now after you've played 57 minutes of get that puck out of here hockey, being down 2-1, you got to completely erase that. You got to find something going to goal, but also have to be worried not to overcommit and have a goal come the other way. But at the end of the day, what's really the difference between losing 3-1 and 2-1? So you might as well set it all out there. It's kept in by Nig. Nig throws it to Peters. Peters playing around. He checks the stick. That was Peters with the check. Now coming away with it is Joninson. It is kept by Esposito. He leaves it for Nig. Nig rifles it into the glove of Neal. You got to wonder if they might pull their goalie. Personally, I would not. Or not at this moment. I would wait until under a minute. you know, that third goal will be, it's too late to risk that third goal right now. Shot off the point by Norton was blocked, and other way comes Bergquist. Bergquist shooting himself, and that's blocked in front. Here comes the Braves the other way. Here's Dory. Dory trying to leave it off for Norton. Pass didn't get there. And that pass gets through everyone, and that'll be icing. So there'll be an ice. So another offensive zone face-off for the Braves. Got to send out your best unit now, and unfortunately, Tintera running his mouth. They don't have their best forward out there or available. So who's going to come up with it? They need a goal. Who wants it? Here comes Aurora the other way. That's Weiss. Weiss throws in for Bergquist. Bergquist trying to find, or delays. Bergquist now centering pass. Gets its way to Dory, or Collins. Now Collins. Collins there, and Dory. Still battling with Bergquist and Zabiri. Minute left. Batted up, and Collins. Collins trying to force it up. Now goes back. Zabiri goes to Bergquist, whose shot goes wide. Now it's poked at and taken by Blackburn. It's sent up, or it was sent up by Colombian Blackburn to chase. Richardson now tries to cut off. Here's Blackburn, a shot. That is blocked aside. Peters there. Back to Blackburn. Top of the slot. Shot. Oh, it's blocked in front. That was Bergquist with the block. Great defensive play there. It is lifted up into the ceiling, and now a Scruffle progresses. 36 seconds left. So now you got to definitely, oh, yes, they have pulled their goalie. So the Braves have pulled Sule with 36 seconds, and we have offsetting penalties, 2 minutes each. So it won't have any effect on the number of players. But two people in the box, Blackburn and maybe Weiss. No, it's Zabiri, I believe, in the box. Timeout taken. This one's got to be by Aurora. 36 seconds left. Maybe if you're Aurora, you go back to how you change your tactic to Bradley's tactic, and whatever you get, you just want to throw it out and get it on target, on net, especially because they don't have, obviously, their goalie in. Also, obviously, you risk the chance of icing, and on the other hand, I think they do know that skill-wise they have enough skill, even if it is 6-on-5, to break down Bradley. And I think one or two connected passes and they'll find that empty net. But obviously, if you're Bradley, you got to do whatever you can. You cannot let the puck get out of your zone, because if the puck gets out, then trying to get it re-entered, which has not been very successful this afternoon, will be that much more harder. There's not much time left. But I'm telling you, they gotta, 2 passes, 2 or 3 connected passes is what it's gonna take. And it's all about composure. It's all about relaxing. They're good hockey players. They've played hockey all their life, but do they have what it takes mentally to make the right play and to stay composed? They are able to win the draw. It is played back and slapped. Oh, he mishit it. It was Esposito, but that was mishit. It is taken and thrown down. That should go for an icing. It does, with 24 seconds left. Icing. Esposito off the draw, just wasn't able to muster anything on it, unfortunately. Nick will take the draw. against Jonathan, and Jonathan wins it. And they fire and goal. And there it is. It was Sabarini, and he just won the faceoff and elected to throw it down ice. And when there's no goalie in, you never know. A shot like that can just go in. So 3-1, 10 seconds left to Aurora, and they're going to come out with a victory. So they'll improve to 10-0 on the season. Well, Bradley will go to 6-7-2. But outstanding effort by Bradley this afternoon after a disappointing game last night, losing 8-1, where it did not seem anything was going right. It's great to see them come back out in a game 2 and completely forget what happened in game 1 and have that mentality. 3 seconds left. To come back and fight another day, it was great to see. Great effort, all out. They should be proud. They lost 3-1 to one of what I've been told, the best team they're going to play all season, a team that has scored 7 or more goals in their last 4 games and more than 5 goals at least 8 times, now 9 times this season. So full credit to this Bradley Braves hockey team. What a night. I'm Cooper Kaplan. Bo Woodcock had to leave after the second period, so I called it alone, but still like the guy. I think we do well together. So anyway, nevertheless, final score here at the Owen Center. Bradley Braves 1, Aurora Spartans 3. I'm Cooper Kaplan, and we'll see you next time.